Hello, McDaniel. This is the f***ing news. I'm Tyler Carr.
And I'm Sam Paxton. Here's tonight's top story. A third grader at Turner Elementary School in Wilkinsburg, Pennsylvania handed out 50 to 60 small bags of heroin to his classmates. The bags were all confiscated by police, with each bag containing $1,000 worth of heroin. An investigation is underway to reveal how the child got the heroin, but it's pretty safe to say he is officially the coolest kid at Turner Elementary School.
The Ocean Conservancy Group has estimated that volunteers picked over 10 million pieces of trash out of the world's waterways last year, including 26,617 condoms and 2,189,252 cigarette butts. I would pass that every day in the North Village Quad.
Microblogging site Twitter.com announced this week that they will begin displaying promoted advertisement tweets in users' search results. Unfortunately, like everything else on Twitter, all the ads will be about Justin Bieber.
The Library of Congress announced on Wednesday that it has acquired all public tweets in the Twitter archive. Every single public tweet dating back to March 2006 will be available for public search at their leisure. This will allow scholars and researchers to gain valuable insight into a variety of topics, such as the healthcare debate, the Iranian elections, and the slow deterioration of Jim Carrey's mind.
Martin Scorsese plans to experiment with 3D technology for the first time with his forthcoming project, The Invention of Hugo Cabret, which is expected to start filming in the UK in June with a potential December 2011 release. Sadly, this marks the end of Scorsese's career as a real filmmaker.
It was announced on Tuesday that Conan O'Brien will officially be starting a new late-night talk show on TBS at 11 o'clock on weeknights starting in November. At TBS, Conan will join top comedy acts such as George Lopez and reruns of Everybody Loves Raymond and Yes Dear.
A Pennsylvania woman was recently sentenced to 6 months under house arrest after marketing gothic kittens with ear and neck piercings, which the court determined to be animal cruelty. When asked how she will spend the next 6 months, the defendant told reporters she was looking forward to spending more time with her pets.
In New York City, 3 suspected drug dealers were arrested after sending an errant text message. One of the suspects, meaning the text's prospective buyer, accidentally reached a task force agent in a nearby county. The agent set up a meeting and arrested the 3, recovering 60 bags of heroin. And you thought you sent an embarrassing drunk text last week.
Last week, a Pennsylvania father called his 5-year-old son's elementary school asking if he could retrieve something from the child's book bag. School officials searched the bag before the father could arrive, finding 4 ounces of marijuana. When questioned, the father said, "Wait, what happened to the other 4 ounces?"
Last weekend, a 46-year-old Wyoming man beat the world record for receiving the most piercings in one session, getting 1,501 piercings, beating the previous record by 304 piercings. Surprisingly, his parents still think he's a loser.
In Columbia, Tennessee, a drunk man on horseback rode through a crowd on the city's annual Mule Day celebration. The horse was spooked, hitting 2 people in the face, leaving one requiring hospital treatment. The man was arrested on 2 counts of reckless endangerment and public intoxication. How dare he tarnish the fine esteemed tradition of Mule Day?
Following their recent infidelity scandal, Hustler is producing a porn parody of Jesse James and Sandra Bullock starring look-alike porn stars. Finally, a Sandra Bullock film worth seeing.
It was announced this week that cult favorite sci-fi director Joss Whedon will direct the upcoming Marvel Avengers film, starring Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, and possibly Ed Norton in the lead roles. Upon hearing the announcement, basement-dwelling males around the world jizzed their pants in simultaneous ecstasy.
Last week, KFC introduced a new sandwich featuring 2 pieces of chicken as bread with cheese, bacon, and sauce in between. The sandwich is being called the KFC Double Down, which is fitting because it causes patrons to double over in chest pain.
In honor of National Parks Week, all United States national parks will waive admission fees from April 17th to the 25th. So if you want to take your family on a disappointing, boring vacation, this is the week to go.
That's all we have tonight. Enjoy us next time for another edition of the f***ing news.
Good night and good luck.
You're gonna need it.